Okay, today I'm going to talk about how to create the blimp. The blimp is a 3D product. It's an advertising product. What it's going to do is show the people who of Crawdale where the food festival is going to advertise it to them. You're going to have a picture of this. You're going to also produce a picture of the blimp in situ as well, which you're doing fireworks. Okay, so it needs to look roughly like this. It's a lozenge shape with two fins on it, or at least one fin on it. It needs to look like something that would be able to fly in the sky. So create a new SketchUp project, and I'm just going to get rid of him, and I'm just going to rotate round just so I can look at this sort of more face on like that. Okay, and just move that about a bit so I've got it there. Then I'm going to draw a circle, put that in the middle there. Okay, then I'm going to rotate this down. You should take a screenshot at this point, by the way, to go in your design log. I'll mention that as I go through. And I'm going to take another circle, get to the center point there, make sure you're at this kind of angle, because this circle's going to be on the y-axis, like that. Okay, rotate that round, take a screenshot of that. Now I'm going to grab that, select that, and go to Tools and Follow Me, and select that there, and just so happens I've got the perfect sphere there, but you may have sort of a ridge around the center there. You might want to erase that. Okay, now and select it, and now I need to go to Scale, and I'm going to pull it out so I've got kind of blimp shape. And if we look around the back there, I've got kind of this extra bit here. You could keep that on if you've got that. It's not always going to appear, or you could erase it. If you want to, you can just simply erase that like so. Okay, and it's gone. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I just want to get, I've got the basic shape there. Okay, take a screenshot of that. Then what I'm going to do is try and put some fins on. So I think what I'll do is I'll view the hidden geometry there, just so I can see the sort of design lines on there. Okay, and I'm going to come around to the back, and I want to draw my fin here. So what I'm going to do now is try and place a rectangle on there like that, if I can. Can be a bit tricky this point. What you don't want is this kind of angle here. That's going to cause big problems. It's not really letting me do that. So what I'll do is I'll draw a line instead, coming down there, and then try and draw it this way. So kind of got my basic shape of my fin there. Okay, it's slightly off center, so what I'm going to do is use my push-pull tool to pull it out a bit. Okay, then I can start pulling it up, start pulling it out like that, start making more of a fin kind of shape. I'm not too worried about these two lines here because I can sort that out later. Okay, slightly too thick, so I think what I'll do there is I'll just push that in a bit. That's far too thick there. Okay. Now what I think I'll do is I kind of put a shape there, and then I'll put a shape there, and what I can do is just I'm going to push these in a bit, push that in a bit. I'm trying to make it as much as possible to look like a fin. Okay, then I can deal with this problem here and just sort of draw a line down there and fill that in. Okay, and then I'm going to come round and just sort of pull this out here up to the edge there, and then pull that in so it's a bit tidier. Okay, and once I've done that, I can then erase these lines here. Okay, I can't erase that one obviously because that's part of the curve upwards. Okay, so I'm just going to erase that one and erase that one. Not the best looking shape, but I think I'll just keep that. What I will do though is I'll just pull this down. If you're not sure what a fin looks like, maybe look at an image on Google. It's just to help stability of the thing in the air. Now you could repeat that one on the bottom there. Again, you should be taking screenshots of this as you go. It's not essential that you have another fin at the bottom. It does, I think, just adds something to it. If the fin isn't big enough for you there, you can sort of pull this out a bit. I'm just going to leave that as it is, I think, for the time being. I'm more worried now about adding colours. Now, because I went to view and I've shown the hidden geometry there, I can now start adding some colours to my blimp. The colours should represent your food festival. It should be similar to the colours that you've got. And if my food festival is French, I'm going to colour all these in red there like that. And have a white band across the middle, and then a blue band at the top if I've got a French food festival. And choose a bright blue. It's like the tricolour colours of the French flag there. And I'd go all the way over that like that. Again, taking screenshots as I go. Okay, I'm not going to complete all that because I have done this before. With regards to the text, Mr. Vigar's already made a video in the blimp folder of how to make the text on there. You can also add just simply 3D text like that. It should say the name of the festival, some of the details there. So, for example, October. Okay, and I could align that center, and then it is obviously very small, so I can just zoom in on that. I can go to tools and scale, and I can pull that out a bit. Okay, and with the 3D text, if I want to, I can also change the color of the text by using the flood tool. Okay. So maybe I'll choose a bright red there so it really stands out. Okay. Not the best looking blimp, but if I finish the colours and maybe add another fin, just moved the text, just maybe made it a bit larger, it would look good, I think. Then I can just get rid of my hidden geometry. I can get rid of my axes, and I could take a screenshot of that, put that into Fireworks and have my blimp in situ. But the really important thing is the design log here. You need to screenshot this as you go. All parts of this video, all parts of, creating the blimp, you need to screenshot as you go along. Okay, that is really important.